Welcome to another St. Luke's cookery clip. Today we're going to make some fried egg. So what I've done is got some vegetable oil in a saucepan on a medium heat. I've got 2 eggs here. I'm going to crack the eggs into a, well, you could do it into a cup or a small saucer. The idea is that we crack it into something, so if there's any shell, then we can scoop out the shell. So we could use the other half and scoop out any shell that happens to have got in here. And also it's a lot easier to control your egg and less likely that it's going to split if you have it in something like this. Because then we can just gently put it into our frying pan. So I'm just going to gently pour my egg into my frying pan like that. That's 1, and this is number 2. There we go. Okay, so the oil I've chosen in there, as I say, is vegetable oil. You could use olive oil, you could use butter, it's up to you. So let's say I was making a cooked breakfast, I might be thinking of using perhaps the fat from my bacon and perhaps just adding a little bit more butter in there if I needed to. If, let's say, I was making a rice dish, perhaps I would want to use olive oil or rapeseed oil. If I were making a dal, perhaps I'd be thinking about using some coconut oil. So it really depends on what or the reason why you are making your fried egg. If it's going to be with another type of food, so what sort of works best, what sort of oil will work best with your egg and with your main dish. So what I'm doing here is just putting some of the hot oil on the white of the egg. I don't want to put it over the yolk because I want my yolk nice and soft. So I'm just putting it over the whites of the egg, because I don't want runny whites. If you wanted to have more of a sort of crispy white, you might want to put up the heat a little bit more to make the edges of your whites more sort of brown and crispy. It's up to you. So if you wanted to make over easy eggs, so these at the minute they are sunny side up eggs. If you wanted to make over easy eggs, that means you need to flip it over. So over easy, when you've got your egg like this, and then you just flip it over in the pan like that, just for a couple of minutes, and that's done. And obviously it's up to you what you serve your eggs with. So that's about done for me. And that's also about done for me. There we go. Oh, come out. That's it. Obviously when I finish with my frying pan, I always turn my frying pan off. That's safely put to one side. You can see I've got a nice runny yolk here, so I'm going to just crack that. You can see a nice runny yolk. That's perfect the way I like it. And then here we've got the whites cooked nicely, and then we've still got the runny yolk in my over easy as well. If you like, you can put a little bit of salt and pepper on top, like so. And a little bit of salt. And that's me done. Enjoy.